Before the rebellion had heroes, there was Cassian Andor, a thief, a fighter, and a spark in the shadows of tyranny. In a galaxy ruled by fear and control, one man's journey from survivor to revolutionary becomes the foundation of a movement that will change everything. This is the story of Andor, a bold, gritty chapter in the Star Wars universe where freedom comes at a cost. Let's dive into the story of rebellion, sacrifice, and the rise of hope. Andor, Star Wars. Full story summary and breakdown is: Andor is a gripping and mature addition to the Star Wars universe, offering a darker and more grounded perspective on the rise of the Rebel Alliance through the eyes of Cassian Andor. Unlike the epic space opera tone of the films, this series dives deep into the gritty reality of resistance against the Empire, exploring moral complexity, sacrifice, and the birth of rebellion. Setting the stage, a galaxy under Imperial rule. The series is set 5 years before the events of Rogue One, a Star Wars story focusing on Cassian Andor, a cynical and skilled intelligence officer who is just beginning his path as a key player in the Rebel Alliance. The Galactic Empire has tightened its grip on countless star systems, enforcing harsh laws, surveillance, and brutal crackdowns on dissent. The story begins on the planet Ferrix, where Cassian lives a modest, struggling life while evading Imperial detection. The Empire's oppressive presence is everywhere. Fear, propaganda, and the looming threat of violence permeate daily existence. Cassian Andor. The reluctant rebel Cassian's past is murky. Once a thief and con man, he is haunted by memories and driven by a desire for justice, but also a strong survival instinct. His motivations are complex. He is not an idealistic hero, but a flawed man shaped by loss and hardship. Early episodes reveal his strained relationships with family and friends on Ferrix, including his sister Marva and adoptive family. These connections reveal the human cost of Imperial oppression and hint at what drives Cassian's rebellious spirit. The Catalyst. A call to action. The series' central plot is sparked when Cassian is pulled deeper into the web of rebellion after an encounter with Luthen Rael, a mysterious and influential figure who recruits him for covert operations against the Empire. Luthen sees potential in Cassian and believes he can be instrumental in building the rebellion. This recruitment sets Cassian on a collision course with the Empire's forces, especially the ruthless and cunning Imperial officers who see him as a dangerous threat. The stakes escalate quickly as Cassian navigates treacherous missions, espionage, and moral dilemmas. The Empire's reach and the cost of rebellion. A significant theme of Andor is the pervasive control the Empire exerts on its citizens and the consequences of resisting. The show doesn't shy away from portraying the harsh realities faced by those who oppose the regime: betrayal, loss, imprisonment, and death. Cassian's journey is marked by difficult choices. He must weigh the costs of his actions against the potential for a greater good. The series highlights the tension between personal survival and the collective fight for freedom. Allies and enemies is along the way. Cassian forms alliances with a diverse group of rebels and ordinary people drawn into the conflict. Some become close friends, others reluctant partners. Key characters include Luthen Rael, the enigmatic rebel leader whose motivations and secrets add layers to the rebellion's origins. Bix Caleen, a mechanic and Cassian's close friend who provides support and technical skills. Dedra Meero, an ambitious Imperial officer whose pursuit of Cassian provides a constant threat and an interesting counterpoint to the rebellion. Ruscott Melshi, another rebel operative who plays a significant role in early operations. These characters enrich the story, showing different facets of rebellion, loyalty, and the blurred lines between right and wrong. Key missions and turning points is: throughout the series, Cassian undertakes several dangerous missions that test his skills and resolve. These include sabotage of Imperial facilities, covert information gathering, and efforts to protect innocent lives caught in the crossfire. One pivotal mission involves infiltrating a heavily guarded Imperial base to retrieve critical intelligence, showcasing the high stakes and strategic depth of the rebellion's operations. As the story progresses, Cassian's actions inspire others to join the cause, planting the seeds for the organized rebel alliance seen in later Star Wars films. Themes of identity and sacrifice as Andor delves into Cassian's internal struggles as he grapples with his identity. Is he a hero, a criminal, or something in between? The series humanizes him, showing his doubts, fears, and moments of vulnerability. Sacrifice is a recurring motif, not just physical danger, but the emotional and moral costs of fighting in Meetar, oppressive regime. Relationships are tested and losses mount, underscoring the brutal reality of rebellion. The rise of the rebellion is, by the end of the first season, viewers witness the transformation of fragmented resistance groups into a more organized and determined rebellion. Cassian's role becomes clearer. He is not just a lone operative, but a crucial link in a growing network fighting for galactic freedom. The series sets up the backdrop for Rogue One, where Cassian plays a leading role in the mission to steal the Death Star plans, a desperate gamble that will alter the course of history. Andor offers a mature, nuanced exploration of rebellion and heroism in the Star Wars universe. Its rich storytelling, complex characters, and moral depth provide fans with a fresh perspective on the fight against tyranny. Through Cassian Andor's eyes, we see the birth of hope, the price of freedom, and the sacrifices required to stand up against darkness, themes that resonate far beyond the galaxy, far, far away. From reluctant fugitive to rebel hero, Cassian Andor's journey shows us that even in the darkest times, hope can rise from the shadows. His story isn't just about war, it's about the courage to stand up, to fight back, and to become part of something greater. If you enjoyed this recap, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more stories from galaxies far, far away. Until next time, stay strong, and remember, rebellions are built on hope.